Hey everybody, it's me, Bayla Stray. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be interviewing the true robbed queen of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 2, Nicole Paige Brooks. And how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me in my cell here.
Yes,
I'm
Drag Race prison cell.
yeah, I'm moving into my she shed soon. This will all be green. But yeah, I'm excited to be here with you. Thank you for asking me.
Yes,
What you
thank you
thought?
for being a part of it. Drag Race Canada has highlighted a lot of going back on previous drag generations and doing a lot of herstory. What is some drag that inspired you in your early drag career?
Well, my mother's Shauna Brooks. When I landed in Atlanta, there was Backstreet Atlanta, which is a 24-hour bar, and inside that 24-hour bar was Charlie Brown's Cabaret, and that was the goal of every Atlanta queen to be part of Charlie Brown's Cabaret. So the show would go from 11 o'clock to 4 a.m. So, and each girl would do 4 sets, but each set would be two songs back to back. So they would be on stage for like 8 minutes, and then there'd be MC. There's like three MCs rotating in and out. So I saw, and there was a showgirl, two trans, a camp queen, a pageant girl, and then the older, mama of the house. So I was kind of raised on that sort of roundness of drag, and that's really, I didn't have television or YouTube or anything like that, so it was really me walking in on a drag show and seeing it, and it just being there. But um, I was Shauna Brooks, obviously, is who I would give the majority of the credit for.
That's amazing. You got to have that like drag family experience before Drag Race really got to pop off. And speaking of Drag Race and Shauna Brooks, that 8x10 photo went missing. Did you ever find it before you left Drag Race?
No, I never found the 8x10. To be honest, I think producers or somebody took it just to like try to irritate me because I was very not going to be that queen fighting about nothing. I was like, who has my picture? If anybody sees it, it's a picture of Shauna. Why would you want it? So I just think it was something they were trying to do to like nitpick me because the show is very instigated. They ask you things they know they're going to upset you. So, um, no, I never found the picture.
Well, yeah, you mentioned Drag Race can paint you in a negative light. And it could have painted you in the negative light of season 2, but it seems like you didn't let it and you really uprose from that. And you still stand out from being one of the major queens today with all the queens we have from season 12. How did you seem to come out the other side of that?
I mean, it's basic. I mean, just be yourself. There's only one you and only one me. So you just have to like be yourself. And also, I mean, I knew that I was representing Atlanta and I wanted to come across as somebody that was professional, clean. I went there to do my job. I also have a child that I was representing, and so I wasn't going to be like fighting over food and saying outlandish things because again, there's a lot of queens that will come and just get ready in the corner and not interact in that fight and stuff like that. I just think, and also, my Southern hospitality. Who doesn't love a little Southern belle? I don't know why. I don't know why people say I have a cult following or whatever, but I'm very grateful for it. Fame is not something that I've ever sought after, but I'm very glad that I am able to, live life and be merry and, and be my success is the fact that I can continue to do what I enjoy doing, and people still enjoy it. So
Yes, and it's always about putting your best foot forward. And do you have any best Judies from the show that you still keep in touch with and still work with? And
well, me and Sonique were roommates before we even auditioned for the show. We weren't roommates at the time that we were on the audition on the show. We weren't when we were on the show. We weren't living together, but previous to that, we had lived together and were roommates. So obviously, I keep in contact with her before and after the show. Morgan McMichaels has as of late been a really good you know, friend to me. My husband's family's out there in LA, and you know, his father's having some health issues. So Morgan has really stepped up and been a really generous person to me, and like setting me up with booking things like that out there. You know, I mean, we're all, you know, we're all coworkers, like, or you know, college friends or high school friends. When we see each other, it's like, oh yay! And of course, we keep up with each other so much on social media that we don't really feel like we fall out of touch. So I feel a kinship with like every queen that even if I haven't met them, I feel like I've met them because of we even with 150 girls, there's only 150 girls that I share this experience with, you know. But I was the number 10 queen to ever walk in the room. I was the first Atlanta queen to ever walk in the room. You know, so that that also is another thing. Is before the show, I was already an Atlanta queen. I was already working in this area. I was already performing, traveling, and stuff like that. But it just solidified and my lineage, along with RuPaul, Lady Bunny, Raven, Charlie Brown, Shauna Brooks, Lauren the Masters, Heather Daniels, you know, and Tina DeBoer, Lily White. I mean, just so many Atlanta queens that I wanted to lock my legacy in with, and by and me being, you know, me and who I am on that show and how they presented me on that show, I was able to, you know, be very proud of my city, which I am, and be constantly attached to it forever.
Yes, and you, like you said, you do stick out in the Drag Race universe, and you've also hosted Tudor Boo. What was that like, and what was that experience working with Wow Presents after shooting season 2?
You know, working with Wild Presents is always nice. Anytime I'm in town, I'll message them like I'm here on these dates, and they're like, "We're busy, bitch." But every so often, I get to do a few things. And working, I got to work with Raja. Raven wasn't there, and they were like, "Oh yeah, this could be fun tuning booty." I was like, "Yeah, I saw y'all tuning and booting me, and to let me have it." And I was like, "Put some of your pictures up there, bitch." I was like, "Let me, let me review some of your shit because some of the stuff they wear while they're letting other people have it is not tea." So, but it was fun. Raja got me really, you know, it's legal there, so she took me out to the alley and was like, "Have some of this, Nicole." And next thing I knew, I was talking about somebody ate Ursula, or or Elfa, or whoever I said. I don't know what I said, but I was being shadier than I normally would. Raja loosened my tongue, but yeah, World of Wonder and RuPaul's Drag Race and that whole franchise has been nothing but amazing to me. So.
Yes, that's all part of being a drag queen, you know, being a little bit shady, you know, looking like shit and talking shit. So.
Yeah. You're like, what do you mean? She should have shaved her back, and you got like a fur coat coming out of your shoulder.
And if you were to work with World of Wonder and have your own series, what would you want that to be?
Well, I'm actually trying to work on something here in Atlanta. So I do Wild Out Live with Modesta Boguer, which is we were doing Wild Out Wednesday, and we took that to the internet once we got quarantine. So then so you can go to wildoutlive.com and check out all past episodes. And what it is, we have girls submit a video, and whoever gets the most likes and votes, we give $100 to. So, and we're sponsored by Night Owl ATL.
Absolutely. And being in charge of your own production is really worth it. And is there anything else that you're working on through quarantine besides your show?
I'm starting a new channel. It's gonna be called Let's Talk Big. You know, it's gonna be like Let's Talk Bitch, Let's Talk with Nicole Paige Brooks. It's just about things that I want to talk about because I'm looking. You know, there's things that I want to discuss, so I'm gonna discuss it on my own platform. You know, I have a lot of trans people out there in my life, people of color. I just have a lot of things that I want to discuss, so I'm doing that. So go like my new Facebook page, Let's Talk B, on Facebook. I just shared it, and I'm hoping for the first Thursday in October for that to be the first time that Let's Talk Big.
Well, we'll definitely mark our calendars for that date, and we'll definitely check out your Facebook page. But before all this madness and before quarantine, what was your experience in the Atlanta drag scene like?
Oh, it was fabulous. I'm Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia. I was treated very well. I mean, I'm still treated very well. the House of Brooks is very well respected here, and we've all had our moments. I've been banned and invited back to almost every single club in this city. But the invited back part is what's important. As long as you can like recover from your mistakes and apologize for them and things like that. So I mean, I love Atlanta. I have no desire to leave here. I can go get on an airplane and go anywhere and work. Come right on back here. Also, everything's filming here. I just love Atlanta. My experience in Atlanta has been amazing. A lot due to because my Brooks family, but also the city has just treated me well and like blessed me with such an amazing life. I'm so grateful to this city and their support of me, and 25 years of not having a day job because of them.
Yes, you heard it here. Nicole Paige Brooks is that girl. And previously, during quarantine, you've been working a lot. You've been working on your show. And you've also worked with Princess Jafar Online Productions in the past. And you just shot his music video for him recently. How was that experience like? And how was the experience working with him been like?
Yes, Miss Princess Jafar Pussy. I mean, anybody that reaches out to me and asks me if I send a video for the show, that's so easy to do. I can send. That's no problem. And also the music video, I'm very excited about because I like to try to take other people's directions in order to push myself into a different direction. So I was happy he gave me a little bit of direction, and it made me kind of hungry for a manwich. So I'm excited. I'm actually about to eat. I'm about to film some more for that video. So I'm about to eat some man meat.
Ooh, well,
yeah.
now you're making me hungry talking about man meat.
I know. Have you heard this song?
I have, and I haven't.
Oh, really? Well, as you know, because you've heard the song, it's absolutely fabulous, but it does make you hungry for a sandwich.
Yes.
So I'm about to eat.
And Nicole, we talked about, you coming out with the show, your experience on Drag Race, and what really you want to cultivate in your future. Is there anything else you want to mention that we didn't get to talk about today?
My Cash App and my Venmo are NPBFAG. We didn't talk about that at all. My birthday is July, and I accept birthday presents all the way till Christmas, and I accept Christmas gifts all the way till July. So if you feel like you missed something, I always accept cash. NPBFAG. Go to NicolePaigeBrooks.com and purchase my merchandise. Go to Let's Talk B, my new Facebook page, and pay attention because I'm going to be asking for questions from the people at home. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, OnlyFans. I haven't posted anything on there yet. I don't know. Yeah, follow me.
Well, we'll definitely make sure to follow you and check you out and keep up with you. And thank you so much for coming here, talking Drag Race Canada, your experience on Drag Race, and your experience with drag in the Atlanta scene. Thank you.
Bye.
Oh my God, thank you, Nicole. And thank you everybody so much for watching. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe. And thank you, everybody.